Well, another big day for Nottoway Valley's Riley Blay. 3 golds on the day. Riley, just overall, how are you feeling? What are your thoughts after today?
I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm in PR shape. I think I'm ready to rip at state. I think I got a pretty good chance of winning them again.
Take us through your races. You win the 8, the 16, the 32. I know the 400 maybe not the way you wanted it to go, but overall, just what was working? What are your thoughts on today?
My race plan in the mile was just to win it. Try to save most for 4. 4, Keaton had got me, which I'm happy for him. He's the speed demon. 32, I tempoed it, ran 10 flat. And then the 8, kind of just ran 210.
32, you mentioned you're right at 10 flat, you know, obviously a really good showing. What was kind of the strategy, the approach to that race?
I haven't had really good hard days in the past few days. Just kind of been running, meat. So I just kind of need something to spin the legs, burn the legs, get it activated.
Obviously, you've had a good season. How, from your perspective, I know sometimes you're your biggest critic. How would you say your year's gone up to this point?
I could have went a lot better than it has. I haven't ran the times I have last year, but I'll try to do that at state.
Yeah, now we get on to postseason action this week. What's the approach? What are the things that you're trying to work on?
I'm trying to work on that 800. It's not very good. It's not where it's supposed to be. I think I'm setting pretty good for the mile, and 2 mile. I think I can win that.
East Atchison's Colin Headland sweeps the throws here today, the 275 conference meet. Colin, I guess just first off, what are kind of your thoughts on today's performances?
It was all right. I mean,
yeah, just what went into today's throws?
just technique and just practice. Just practice a lot. And, yep, that's it.
Overall, with your throws today, I mean, obviously throwing the shot put and the discus are totally different, but what are the things with each of those that you feel are important and that you try to do to have success?
Just practice a lot, work on your technique, and just practice consistency. Trying to throw as far as you can every time.
For you, what was kind of the expectations coming into today?
To win all my events and just practice my form, just get better.
Talk about your season up to this point. How do you feel things have gone, or are you kind of where you wanted to be right now?
Yeah, I would say for my first year, I'm doing pretty good. Getting medals every meet. So yeah, it's going pretty well.
Yeah, and to notch a couple conference titles on top of that in your first year, how exciting is that?
It's pretty exciting.
How do you try to build off this performance going forward?
Just practice more.
Looking ahead, what are like the goals and expectations as we get into postseason?
To advance the state and just get better for next year.
Well, East Atchison's Jared Spinato with another big day. 3 golds in the high jump, the 100 and the 200 for you today, Jared. Just overall, what are the thoughts? How are you feeling after the day?
Today it meant a lot, starting off, time for things to get real, it's starting to be win or go home, so really got to start pushing myself. And last Friday we had a meet here in Mountain City, and I pushed myself and got to compete with some of the better guys in our sectional and in the state, so confidence is growing, and I just got to keep pushing myself to get faster.
I think, was it 6'3" in the high jump today? Just, talk about that. What were you doing that led to success?
So I've kind of been fighting a little bit of a calf injury recently, but I've given it some time off, and because of that, I've been able to come back and be kind of springy, so hopefully that carries on throughout the rest of the season.
What about your 1 and 2 today? What'd you like?
I'm a real big fan of the 100. I think that I've definitely got some things to work on. Running through the line, that goes for both races. Mainly in the 100, I got to get out of the blocks a little bit better, but I really like those races, and I hope I can carry those out throughout the year and maybe get myself to state. So.
You mentioned we're getting to the point where it's win or go home. Where are you at as you get ready for that? What's kind of the approach?
I think I'm mentally prepared. I just got to make sure I'm physically prepared, and just got to keep pushing myself every day.
Well, Keaton Zembles and August Meadows lead at Mountain City to a big showing today as they win the 275 conference meet. Gentlemen, I know this is always a goal. Obviously, it's a program that's done it a lot, and you do it again this year. What are the thoughts? How are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling good about this. We were really trying to make it to win the conference today. Coach really wanted it.
Yeah, honestly, I think we had a really tough competitor with Nottoway Valley. We knew it was going to be a really tough meet, but the whole team really showed up today, and they put in a ton of work, and they outperformed what we even thought they were going to, so it was really great.
Keaton, you had a workload, to put it lightly. You end up winning the 400, holding off Riley. Just kind of take us through that race and overall your day.
I mean, yeah, with the 400, there was a lot of really good competitors, and I knew that the 400 was going to be a big part of what we were trying to do to win the meet, and I felt like I had a lot of support from my coach and my team, and I knew they all believed in me, and I just thought that I had a lot of support, and I think that helped a lot for that.
Gus, you sweep the hurdles. I mean, you had to earn it, though. It's not like you ran away with it, but, I mean, what did you do well that allowed success?
I mean, I really had a lot of motivation today. I really wanted to win. Really needed to get that victory lap, you know.
You've had a heck of a year, coming onto the scene. What were your expectations coming into the year? Did you think you could contribute in this way?
Well, I knew I was going to be better. I didn't know how much I would have improved this year, but I really surprised myself.
What's the most important part? And I know the 110 and 300 hurdles maybe are a little different because of the distances, but for you, what's like the one thing you have to do to have a good hurdle race?
You got to focus. That's the only thing that really matters. Got to focus, got to make sure everything's moving right, got to keep on going too.
Obviously, big meets coming up. How are you guys feeling heading into that? I'm sure you got to be pretty confident.
Yeah, I mean, once again, I think our coach has done a really good job of preparing us. And today, it was a big meet that kind of definitely prepares us for the upcoming big meets. And I mean, yeah.
What are the expectations going forward?
I think the boys team has a lot of the relays that we want to bring further into sectionals and state. And definitely with August, he's got the hurdles that him and Chauncey, I think, are trying to do big in those. And then we've got some distance guys too that really want to make it far.
All right, Coach, really impressive showing from your guys today. Kind of made it look easy rolling to a conference title. Just, what are your thoughts? How you feeling after today?
Well, I'm proud of our guys. I mean, bottom line is we had a plan that we thought would put us in a good position, and these guys we performed well across the board. Everything we needed to do well, we did well. There's not a single place where we underperformed in a way that negatively affected us. So yeah, I'm just proud of the guys and how they performed and how they represented us. They continue to represent what we're trying to do in a way that we're really proud of.
Any particular thing today that stands out to you?
Kane Durr in the sprints was incredible. Gained us a lot of points that he wasn't necessarily supposed to get. Gave us some advantages that we weren't necessarily supposed to have in the standings. Our two hurdlers, August and Chauncey, they did a great job. And Keaton Zembles, you can't say enough about him and just his leadership. That's the thing that people don't see. You see him placing high or winning, getting second in 4 events, but people don't see the leadership and how he leads this team. And that's what I'm most proud of and just who he is as a young man. So a lot to be proud of. I could go on and on. Every point makes a difference, and we did a great job.
When I talked to you last week, you talked about, wanting to perform well in the conference. Now that you've done that, what does that mean to know that you guys are the top team?
Well, I said to the guys yesterday, and I don't know the exact number, but we've won something in the neighborhood of now like 14 of the last 16 boys conference track championships, and I don't ever want to beat that, to a dead horse, but I think that's something worth remembering and something worth being proud of. And I just told these guys I want them to be a part of that history that we've cultivated in this program. And so I'm excited that they got to do that. I'm excited that they got to win a conference track meet on their home facility and take a victory lap around here. And they worked hard, and they're good young men, and they deserved it.
big meets coming up as we get into the postseason. What do you want to see from the guys?
Man, just more of the same. You know, just the same desire to compete. You know, we have a couple guys that I think have a really good chance of making it to state, but really we have more events that I think it'll take some work. You know, we have a lot of guys sitting third, fourth, fifth, sixth, kind of in the sectional and the district standings. So if we can find a way to get lots of events to state, that'd be really exciting. I mean, I don't think we have any shot at like a top 4 at state, but man, just to take a bunch of kids down there would be awesome. So I just want to see more of what we did today, just competing at a high level and being hungry and wanting to do well.